Welcome to Chakra Yoga. I am so grateful you are here. And today's practice, we're going to work on the third eye. So we're going to do some breath movement, some body movement to connect the spirit to the chakras, to the third eye intuition, to open the intuition and to get the connection between the body, the breath, and the spirit, opening that gateway so that we can feel in flow with our purpose, in flow with coming from a place of intuition rather than overthinking things, and just really feeling as though everything is unfolding for our highest good. If you are already in a seated position, great. If you're not, please come into a seated position that's comfortable for you. And start to notice the connection between your sit bones and the ground. And notice the connection between your breath and your body. And if you haven't already, close your eyes, allowing yourself to really drop into where you are right here, right now. The hands can be resting on the knees. They can be palms facing up to receive. They can be palms facing down if you feel that you need to be grounded. Noticing your posture. Is it comfortable? Noticing your breath. Is it natural? Noticing your mind. Is it busy? Or is it relaxed? At your own pace, take 3 deep inhales, and on the exhale, your choice. Exhale deeply out of the nose or exhale out of the mouth, whatever feels right for you. On your next inhale, take your hands together in prayer pose. Press your thumbs into your heart center. Bow your head to your heart. Let's set an intention for your practice today. Something that is maybe in that intuition area, the third eye, that you've been hoping for, working on, or patiently waiting for direction. Set that intention right now. On the next inhale, bring the hands up to the third eye. Press your thumbs into your third eye. And if it's comfortable for you, roll your eyes up and in, focusing on the third eye. Connecting the intention into your intuition. On the next inhale, inhale the hands high up to the heavens in prayer pose. And when you're ready, on your exhale, release the hands, sweeping the air, sweeping your aura, and allow your fingers to gently come down to the ground. With a smile on your face, gently open your eyes and come forward into child's pose. We're going to connect our third eye to the ground, opening the intuition. Bring the toes to touch. Bring the knees as wide as is comfortable for you, and then walk the hands forward to the point that the spine is extended and the ribs feel as though they're stretching. And then when you come to that point, keeping the connection of the sit bones to the heels, then bring the forehead down to the ground. Dropping the forehead onto the ground, you can have your elbows lifted, or you can relax your elbows down to the ground, whatever feels right for your body. As you rest here, go into deep breathing, long deep breathing, and if it's comfortable, roll your eyes up and into the third eye, at the same time focusing on your intention. While you're here, can you also feel the heart opening? Do you feel the connection between the heart and the intuition? Does it bring a smile to your face? On your next inhale, gently lift the body by walking the hands back, bringing the head and the spine straight, sitting on your heels, and then move gently, however it looks for you, into downward dog. Maybe that's walking the hands back out. Maybe it's going through tabletop. Whatever the posture is for you, pushing up into your first downward dog. And when you get here, really notice that your palms are pressing down into the earth. Notice that your fingers are wide. Notice that the arms are alongside the ears. Notice that the shoulders and the neck and the head are relaxed. Notice that your legs are strong and your feet are anchored into the ground. And can you lift up and spread your toes by pressing your heels down into the ground? Long, deep breathing. And if it's comfortable for you, close your eyes, focusing on your third eye and your intention. Maybe you want to exhale out of the mouth. On the next inhale, walk your feet to your hands, coming to a folding over posture. Knees can be slightly bent, allowing the neck and the shoulders to relax. On the next inhale, come to a flat back, and then on the next exhale, release down. On the next inhale, come to a flat back again. Now, can you also close your eyes, focusing on your third eye, and picturing this white light that is opening and becoming brighter and brighter, guiding you through your intuition. Now exhale, fold down. On the next inhale, inhale your hands down, around, and up. Taking your hands high above, stretching them high up to the heavens. and maybe a slight back bend. And then taking the hands into prayer pose and gently bringing the hands down through the center line, pausing at the third eye, pressing the thumbs into the third eye, focusing on that intention, opening your intuition, and then continuing the hands down to the ground and allowing the body to fold over. Inhaling up to a flat back. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling the hands down, around, and up. Bringing the hands into prayer pose again. Maybe a slight back bend. And then bringing the hands down through the center line, pausing again in front of the third eye. On the next inhale, take the arms and open them up into like cactus pose. The knees can be slightly bent, and you're opening the arms into cactus pose, opening the heart, and if you're able to, take your gaze high up to the heavens. And then exhale, bringing the arms together in prayer pose, touching. And then inhale, open. Taking the gaze high up to the heavens. Exhale, bring the hands in front again, prayer pose. One more time. Inhale, open the arms, open the shoulders, open the heart, take the gaze up to the heavens. Exhale, bring the hands together. And when you bring the hands together in prayer pose, now straighten the legs if they were bent and bring the hands into the heart center, pressing the thumbs into the heart. Take the hands down, around, and up. Gaze high up to the heavens. Exhale, coming through prayer pose, pausing as you're starting to bend at the third eye, and then coming over, allowing the body to release. Come up to a flat back. Exhale, release. Now this time, step your left foot back into a lunge. So you're going to bring the left leg behind you. You're high up on the lunge. Allow the heart to shine forward. Allow the third eye to shine forward. On the next inhale, drop the left knee and bring the hands high up to the heavens. Bring them together in prayer pose and gently down the center line to the third eye, pausing at the third eye. And then releasing the hands down to the ground, back into that lunge, allowing the heart and the third eye to shine. And with a smile on your face, step back into downward dog. Pausing here to rest and reset, allowing the third eye to naturally open because of the posture, and allowing the natural connection of all the chakras from the root chakra through the spine, for all of them to become balanced and in alignment. Focusing on your intention. Long, deep breathing. Take the left leg and raise it high up to the sky. And when you're ready, bend the knee and step the foot in between both hands. Coming into that lunge, that with the leg lifted, if that's comfortable for you, the heart shining forward, the third eye shining forward, and with a smile on your face. really feeling your intuition, feeling your intention coming true. On the next inhale, drop the right knee to the ground. Bring the hands into prayer pose, pressing the thumbs into the third eye. Eyes are closed and looking up at the third eye. On the next inhale, drop the hands down on either side of the left foot. Bring the left leg back into tabletop. And in tabletop, we're going to root down with our hands. Our palms are really rooted into the ground. Our knees are directly below our hips. And we're going to inhale our right leg back at hip height. And then we're going to exhale, curling the spine and bringing the knee in as though you can touch your nose. Inhale back, bringing the head neutral, leg extended. Exhale, curling the back as though you can touch your nose with your knee. Inhale back. Exhale one more time, knee to nose. And then on the next inhale, drop the knee back into tabletop. Maybe wag the tail or push back a little bit into a child's pose if you feel you need to. Preparing for the other side. Lifting the left leg back at hip height. Arms are strong and they're below the shoulders. And then exhale, taking the knee to the nose, curling the spine. Inhale the leg back, hip height. Exhale, curling the back and taking the knee to the nose. Exhale back one more time, inhale back one more time. And then exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. And then inhale the knee down to the ground. This time, everyone coming back into child's pose, dropping your forehead down to the ground. Maybe your arms are extended out. Maybe you want to rest your elbows down on the ground. Staying here and truly dropping into the posture and allowing the connection from the breath to the body, to the spirit, to the third eye, to the intuition. I'm going to leave you in a few moments of silence while you tap into that intention you set. With a big smile on your face, push back up into tabletop. And really feeling the connection from your shoulders through your arms into your palms, spreading the fingers wide. From your hips down your thighs to your knees, and relaxing the tops of the feet on the ground. Truly feeling this anchor. Pausing here a moment, close your eyes, roll your eyes up and in to the third eye. Using the breath to flow into your intuition. On the next inhale, you may stay in tabletop or push up into downward dog. If you're coming up into downward dog,
Allow yourself to really feel the posture. Feel your hands rooted into the ground and the fingers are spread wide. And feel the shoulders, the neck, and the head relaxed. Feel the feet anchored into the ground. Feel the legs strong and there's a micro bend in the knees. Maybe you want to wag the tail by swaying the hips side to side. Maybe you want to come up on your tippy toes. Maybe you just want to stay strong in your downward dog. Long, deep breathing. Exhaling out of the nose, exhaling out of the mouth, whatever works for you. Keeping that smile on your face, focusing on your intention. On the next inhale, take the right leg and raise it up to the sky, the heavens, wherever it may go. Maybe it's at hip height, maybe it's up higher. Bend the knee and gently bring it through between your hands. Pausing here a moment, allowing the heart to shine, allowing the third eye to shine. You may drop the knee whenever you're ready, relaxing the foot, the top of the foot, onto the ground. Pausing here a moment, and there's a couple positions you may move into, depending on where your body is today. Is it comfortable to stay here and allow the heart to open and allow the third eye to shine? Or do you want to come up and rest your hands on top of your knee? Whatever feels right and comfortable for your body. Once you're in that posture, take your hands down and inhale your hands down, around, and up, bringing the hands into prayer pose above the head and dropping the pose of the hands in prayer pose, bringing them down, touching the third eye, closing your eyes, and with a smile on your face, feeling the posture, feeling the left thigh and the right thigh pulling towards each other, feeling the connection of the right foot to the ground and the connection of the left knee to the ground. On the next inhale, release the hands and let them just gently come down to your side. Take the left hand, root it down into the ground. If you have a pillow or a block, whatever works for you, we're going to go into a twist. And what we're going to do is rotate the neck, the shoulder, towards our right side, lifting our right arm up, and then dropping it down, around, and across the right ear. Long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, bring the right hand on the outside of the right foot, coming through with the heart shining and the third eye shining. And when you're ready, step back into tabletop or downward dog. Choice is yours. If it's in your practice today that you wish to go through a chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin, either to cobra or upward dog, do as your body intuition is asking you. If you just wish to stay in downward dog, by all means, honor your body, respect your body. Continue to take the connection between the body, the breath, and the spirit. 3 long, deep inhales and exhales. next inhale, lift your left leg high up to the sky. Maybe it's hip height, maybe it's higher. And then on the next inhale after that, take the knee and bring it between the left hand and the right hand. We're in a lunge. Your choice if you need to go down with the knee right away, whatever works for you, with the focus of opening the heart and letting the heart shine so the heart can connect to the third eye, and opening the third eye and focusing on the gift of receiving your intention. Drop your right knee to the ground if you haven't already. And then take the hands, if you're staying here by keeping the chest open and focusing on the third eye, that's great. If you wish to bring your hands up onto your knee, that's great. Wherever your body-mind connection is. The right foot, the top of the foot, is resting down. Unless you need to have your toes curled for the support. If you can rest the foot down, rest the foot down. On the next inhale, bring the hands high up to the heavens, bringing the hands together in prayer pose, and then bringing that prayer pose down in front of the third eye, pressing your thumbs into your third eye, closing your eyes, focusing on your intention, and feeling your body, feeling the connection of your left foot into the ground, your left thigh and right thigh pulling towards each other. Smiling, connecting your heart to your intuition and your intention. And then on the next inhale and release the hands. They can go high up to the heavens or just gently release the hands down on either side of your body. Preparing for a twist on the left side. Take your right hand, plant it into the ground on a pillow or a block, and start to twist your body over to the left. And then when you're ready, raise the left arm up and then sweep it down, around, and across the left ear. And with a smile on your face, focusing on your intuition, your intention. On the next inhale, bring the left hand on the outside of the left foot. And your choice, you may step back into tabletop, downward dog, or child's pose. Your choice. I'll give you a moment to move the body and adjust it for however it works for you today. If you are not in child's pose, come into child's pose by bringing the knees to the ground and the toes to touch, pressing back on the heels, and then pressing the forehead into the ground. Does this child's pose feel different from the first one when we started our practice together? On the next inhale, walk the hands back so that you are sitting up on your heels. Straight spine. Take your time getting there. And your choice, you may come into hero's pose where the knees come together and we're sitting on our heels, or you may come into a cross-legged seated position, whatever works for you. We're going to take our arms out, extending them, opening the heart, and bring your right arm underneath into a seated eagle pose, taking your elbows up
shoulder height, looking at something that is beautiful, either in your third eye, or allow your gaze to go beyond your arms, taking the focus there. If you wish, close your eyes, roll the eyes up and into the third eye, long deep breathing. On the next inhale, take the posture of the arms forward, fold over. Really allow the back to relax and allow your arms to release down wherever they will go, allowing your body to surrender into soaring like an eagle. On the next inhale, bring the arms up. And once they're at shoulder height, release the arms, shake them out. And when you're ready, take the left arm under the right, coming into your eagle pose. And maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe you're going to fold forward. If you're going to fold forward, stay here for a couple breaths first. Now inhale if you're folding forward and come forward, releasing and allowing the body to connect to the earth and the head to rest on the arms. And picturing yourself soaring like an eagle, flowing through life gracefully with purpose. Inhale, raise the arms up into shoulder height again. Release the arms, shake them out. We're going to come down onto our backs. Your choice. You can roll down with the knees bent, or you can just extend your legs out and release into the ground. One more quick posture before we go into Shavasana. Bend the knees. Bring your hands to touch the back of the heels. And this will be your bridge pose, however that might be. If it's comfortable for you to lift the hips and to connect the hands underneath, to open the heart and raising the hips with your own body weight, do that. If you wish to put a block underneath your sacrum, please do that. If you're able to come up into wheel, please do that. Whatever the posture is when you get there, 3 long, deep inhales and exhales. Release the hands, release the posture wherever you were, bringing the spine back to the ground, taking the knees into the chest, rolling out on the lower back. And I said bridge pose was going to be the last, but we're going to add in a happy baby. So bring the knees into the hips and take the feet and allow them to face the sky, the heavens, the ceiling. You can grab the inside of your feet or you can grab the outside of your feet, whichever is comfortable for you. You can stay still, you can roll, and really allow yourself to become happy and giddy like a baby, trusting your intention has already been gifted and granted to you. When you're ready, you can stay in happy baby pose for a little longer if you like, but when you're ready, release down into Shavasana. And when you get there, really allow the legs to become comfortable, relaxed, with the feet opening towards each side of the mat, and checking that the legs are wider than the hips and are melting down into the ground. And then noticing that the hips, and maybe even tucking the tailbone under, and noticing that the tailbone and the hips are relaxed into the ground. And moving up and paying attention to the shoulders. Are they tucked under? Maybe lifting the shoulders up and tucking the shoulder blades underneath. And the arms are spread out wide with the palms facing up to receive. And gently just rolling the head back and forth to release the neck and any last bit of tension. And as I leave you in a few moments of silence, to focus on painting that picture, that movie of the intention you set. Allow it to play in your mind's eye, and just allow the body to completely relax into the ground, focusing on this intention, trusting and believing it's been gifted and granted already to you. I'll bring you back after a few moments of silence. This is your practice. If you wish to stay in Shavasana, please follow your body-mind spirit connection. And if you wish to come out and close the practice, become aware of the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. Become aware of the body with the connection of the breath. And what feels good for you? Is it a stretch by bringing the legs together and extending the hands in the opposite direction of the feet? Is it curling the knees into the chest and raising the head, nose to knee? Is it just rolling to one side, maybe the left, maybe the right? Is it rolling up on the spine? Ultimately coming into a seated position so we can seal our practice together, allowing the divine, the guidance of whatever energy source it is out there to grant us the intention that we set out at the beginning of our practice. Whatever seated position is comfortable for you, maybe it's cross-legged, maybe it's in hero's pose, maybe you're still in Shavasana. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Press your thumbs into your heart center, bowing your head to your heart, honoring yourself for taking the time to practice today. And for the final time, lifting that intention that was set at the beginning of practice high up to the heavens in prayer pose, releasing it out into the universe, and then bringing the hands gently down, sweeping the aura down to your side. Bring the hands back into prayer pose. And with a smile on your face, bring your hands up to your third eye, pressing your thumbs into your third eye. Dropping your hands back in front of the heart again. With our practice, we wish for all to be blessed with light, peace, and love. Namaste.